Welcome to Blue Mountain Valley. We're on number 16, showing some screenshots of the farm. Now we're running the harvester on fields 29 and 7. We are finishing the corn harvest that we had ran in the last live stream. We're sitting here running full speed with our Rasta Mash harvester. We're sitting there rolling with it. We end up getting about 70,000 liters. We're just of 70. We end up topping off both trailers. As you can see, we got this 100,000 liter trailer right now. It's not upgraded to that. It's only 40,000. So we're running on 20 in the back compartment, 20 in the front. We also have the 20-footer tipper trailer from 82 square. We got that up in the other corner of the field. We're running, like I said, we're finishing up the corn harvest that we upstream. Sitting there trying to run wide open in it. It goes pretty quick. It's not too slow. Takes a little bit, but it's actually not that bad. Blue Mountain Valley is actually not a bad map. It lacks some things, but it makes up for it in space, because you got, it's kind of like a two-tiered no man's land, if you let me say, except it's got a farm on it. Like, because you can join all the fields, you can do a bunch of stuff. Alright, we finished up that harvest. Like I said, we filled up the 40,000 liter tipper, and we end up filling up this one, I think, shy from about like 400 or 500 liters, shy of 30,000. So we end up being just shy of what we needed to be full, but by less than 1,000. So as you can see, the trailer's pretty full already. So we end up running that. That was a good harvest. We got a good bit of money off of the other field. I think we got like 100 grand off the other field, and we almost got about 60 off of this one, I think. No, it was a little less. It was like around 50. I'm sorry, because corn's a lot less. But like I said, we're running. That's a long wait period. Nice drop back in the view. Alright, there's our grass field we're getting ready to do. We're running the new John Deere mower that they brought out a few weeks back. It might have been about 2 to 3 weeks now. But we're running it. It's small width, but perfect for a helper. And it's already in a swath and everything, but the swaths were way too small for me. We had to end up doing, because it would have took forever to build this one field, so we would have had to take and go on and on with it. So we ended up getting a different windrow. As you can see, the one we're getting ready to pass on the left is a smaller 8-meter one, and we end up getting the big boy. I end up leasing the biggest one that I've found in the game, so we're good on that. Alright, like I said, we end up in the humongous windrower. I think it's a crone. Yeah, it's a crone. If I'm not mistaken, it's like 18.2 meters. We end up windrowing every bit of this field way up, like, and not just a normal windrow, because we could get like about 4, I think it was about 5 swaths in this one windrow. So I mean, we were definitely getting a good chunk right off the bat. Of course, this is from the 8-meter one, so they're not as close together. But we end up, like I said, we end up windrowing it up way completely up to where it's a humongous swath. Alright, like I said, we end up running it. It goes forward. We've already started belling some. How quickly or how long it was going to take us to bell it, even with that windrower. So we ended up selling normal manual windrower and using this one. I don't buy it yet, but we end up just leasing it for this one project. Not long after that, we end up returning it. But you'll see, we end up going like all the way to the spot where the original field 1 is, and windrowing back over. As you can see, we got 2 swaths. Got one here and one on to our left. We've also got 5 or 6 on the other side of field 1 as well. But as you can see, we can only take about 1/3 of it at a time because it's such a tall swath. I didn't want to even try to ride in the middle of it. We would have had like 3 or 4 different spots that we'd have tried to had to go over. So I tried to keep it tight and go straight up through the center of it and everything and keep it going. Alright, we end up, like I said, we only take 1/3 of it at a time because of how much it is. Some spots we can get the whole thing after the first path, but we end up, like I said, some of it we end up having to go back over. Like right there, you can see we missed it. It's coming out. But this was a crazy field to bale. This thing was insane. Baling was the fun part there. Half of it. We end up getting all these swaths, plus the ones that are to our right further over. There's another 2 or 3 decent sized ones that are further over from here. As you can see, one of them there. But we end up getting most of everything. As you can see, the center swath, just finishing it. Look how many bales were all side by side. It's a little crazy how much we got off of this one field, but it was very good. We're gonna fertilize it and get a lot more next time than the next season. This is still the first season on this map. We're doing 6-day seasons. Got 50 sheep, and I think we got like over 200 chickens now, something like that. It's insane. The chickens grow quick, just like the pigs, kind of deal. After you get them set and their feed's good and everything, they grow quick, which is good. Plus the eggs make you money as well. So, and this is a total legit map. No sub-in money, no sell points, no, just basically do forestry to make extra money if I need it. And then we do, then we do odds and ends. We'll do contracts and stuff for money as well. And then sell the extra grain or whatever the harvest has. But we end up taking this whole entire field. We bale it all up. Like I said, this is where originally the field 1 is. And we end up, like I said, baling it all up. And right here we go get the thing that took forever to do. Because in that one field we made 146 bales. And of course it's got to start raining too. So we end up making 146 bales, and it is time to wrap it. So we end up wrapping all of them, all 146. And I'm wrapping every. Yeah, it does take some time to do, but they're all lined up very good, so, and close too, so it didn't take as long as it normally would with everything spread out so far. With the swaths being huge like they were, all the bills close, and they were kind of perfectly staggered too. I had to back up to get some of them, but a lot of them worked out well. These are bales into the field, and this field is field 1, and it does. I ended up plowing it out and making it take up the entire property all the way from where the sheep farm starts all the way past it. To our left right now is the pig farm. Right behind us to our left is that, well, the pig, let's say the pig barn. There we go. Yeah, there's the original field 1, that patch up there. We're gonna plant it eventually. This, like I said, this is season 1. We left what was planted in it after we bought it and made the rest of it grass. I ended up harvesting that and getting the money off of that field. But we got our John Deere that you start out with. We started a new farmer on this. Like I said, we've done all work, no money, nothing. I have leased vehicles, mainly wood, forestry equipment, mainly, like the T-Rex 600, we leased it, plus the tree harvesters, we leased those. But like I said, no money in that. The only thing is forestry down in the south part of the map, which was fairly expensive. 200 and some thousand. So it took a bit to get it. We started running. It wasn't long. We finally had bought the farm. Like I said, we're harvesting for the first time. This is, I think we have one field left to harvest. I have field 12 left to harvest. The one that's right at the farm. I bought it 2 streams ago and just hadn't had a chance to do anything with it. We did both the contracts on it to plant it and fertilize it, so I know it's well grown, so we're good there. And this is in cab. This John Deere actually has a pretty decent view of it, so it's actually not too bad to watch. There's a lot going on while you're around the bale, actually. It's pretty neat, because I've watched it and, seen them in real life. It is pretty neat. A few big farms around me that use them, but they're way off. They're at big farms compared to what's near me. This wrapper is actually not too bad. I never used it before I did the Mercury Farms Animal Challenge. You just used it before, but now, yeah, it's a go-to if I'm using a wrapper. I like using the fast bell wrapper as well. It's slow sometimes compared to actually belling it and then wrapping it. It could be a lot faster. Yeah, like I said, we end up wrapping every one of these bells, all 146 of them. It does take a bit. I think it took about an hour and a half. About an hour, I would say. 30 minutes to an hour. Let me not exaggerate. But it took a while. But like I said, we're ending up gonna save all these bells. We gotta let them ferment because we're in season. So as soon as we get them all wrapped, we'll be picking them up, taking them back to the actual farm, because we don't have that many cows at the moment. So we're probably going to either keep some for the investment and wait till the price goes up, or check the price and see what it is, basically sell it, or we'll keep it for food when we get more cows, because I think that pen holds around 500, so we should be able to have a good number of cows by the time this series ends. But like I said, we're trying something different this time. We're doing video instead of live stream. Appreciate you watching. Hit subscribe. If you haven't, check out the channel, subscribe to it, turn on your notification bells to let you know when I'm going live, when I'm throwing a video out. I do throw out random videos, but I also do try to do 1 to 2 live streams a week most of the time. Sometimes it's more, but like I said, this is for fun for me, so hope you enjoy. I was trying to show you the field size. That's what 146 bells look like. That is humongous field. Not really, but that's pretty good size for Blue Mountain Valley, especially just starting off. On that last screen I showed you, there was 146 bells. Now on this, we end up getting the 2 trailers, because they you can put a hitch on them and double link them. But what I don't show in this video is I had a difficult time when they were linked picking up the bells. So I ended up undoing them and picking up bells with them one at a time, because it would always mess them up if I tried to use them together to pick up bells. But if I did them individual, they were great. And that right there is 48 bells, 24 on each trailer. So, and the cool thing about these trailers are as well, and you can leave in a comment, I'll let you know what trailer it is. I can't remember right off the top of my head. But the cool thing about this one is you can stack it. It allows you to go vertical and horizontal when you're adjusting it. So it's actually pretty neat. I'm pretty sure I'll show you right here in a second that you can actually stack them on top of each other, which is pretty cool. You can only do 2 stacks, but that's still 6 high, so you got a good bit. And with this in silage, we're gonna have to let it sit for a bit, so we're not gonna be able to do anything with it. We're gonna have to wait till it actually ferments. Alright, like I said, I showed you right there how to stack them. The right joysticks allow you to move it. You can see in the help window if you kind of question it, you can pause it. As you can see there, I'm doing both trailers individual, because like I said, they didn't work when you did the 2 together. When I could fill one up, but when I tried to switch to the second trailer and try to fill it up, it always took from the back trailer, because it was kind of weird. I probably was doing something wrong. I probably needed to turn it on transfer mode or something. Probably what it was. I'll try that again eventually. We ended up with all the full trailers with 2 bells left. Ended up with just 2 bells, 2 odd bells out of 4 full trailer loads. Actually, it was more than 4. Yeah, it was 6. Sorry about that. I did my math wrong for a second. But then we have the TLX. No, we don't. Not TLX. I don't know why I even said that. We have the NMC Rambler is the one I have. And like I said, you can stack them. I don't know why I said 4 full trailer loads when we had 6 and then 2 odd bales. But as you can see, I got them all stacked up behind their silo. The ones that we are going to keep will probably go in that silo right there. So if anything, I almost knocked the bales down right there. As you can see, I messed them all up. Almost destroyed that whole stack. That would have been fun to pick them up. And right here, I end up getting the trailer stuck. At least it's the one we leased, though. I leased the back trailer. I bought the front trailer, so we have 1 trailer. Because we're only going to be doing that field once a year, so we end up leasing it. So it's kind of one of those deals. But like I said, if you watched the whole thing through, thank you. We're checking the fermentation percentage on them, seeing how far along they are. But like I said, if you've enjoyed watching it, hit that like button, share it, comment. Thanks for watching it. This has been NDG for NDG-GAMING. Check out the channel. See what you think. Leave me a comment below. Like I said, thanks for watching. I appreciate all the people that have subscribed to me. You know, we've been going up in the numbers lately. But like I said, appreciate it, and hope everybody has a great day or night, depending on what it is for you. But thanks for watching. This has been Blue Mountain Valley, NDG-GAMING. Appreciate you watching. Thanks again. NDG out.